Hello everyone, I am Sai and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's video to do the epic battery drain comparison between all of these four smartphones which I got right now. Yes friends, finally the Battlegrounds mobile gameplay battery drain test I'm going to do. iQOO 7 versus Realme X7 Max versus OnePlus 8T versus MI 11X device. Let's see friends which phone will be having what kind of battery drain test results in this kind of entire video. And the main reason why I'm doing this kind of video is because recently a lot of users are actually planning to buy one of this device from the Flipkart deals or maybe Amazon deals, and with the latest software updates as well, some of the users, they are really concerned about the battery draining. That is the reason. So I'll try to record the battery backup for every 1 hour and 2 hours, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. I'll try to write down the battery percentage and temperatures, how the temperatures are maintaining actually in all the 4 devices. So that's how we'll get to know, and I'll try to use the smooth and extreme settings and Wi-Fi connection and 70% of the brightness throughout the time. The reason why I'm trying to select the smooth and extreme is because only right now 2 phones are supported with the 90 FPS, Realme X7 Max and the OnePlus 8T. So other 2 phones are not supported with the 90 FPS. So it's not a justification to do, because it's not fair to do the 90 FPS in this 2 and 60 FPS in the other. That is the reason I thought of choosing the same settings in all the 4 devices. So if you use 90 FPS, the battery backup will drain faster. So don't forget to hit that like button friends, because the like targets for this video would be close to 500 likes. That is what I'm trying to expect from you all. Definitely you all can do that kind of 500 likes. So before starting the test, let's see the temperatures 31 degrees during this time. So my room temperature is 29 degrees. My room, as you can see, I'm trying to show you my room temperature also. So it's pretty normal, my room temperature. There is no issues. There is no fan, then there is no cooler at all. I mean, there is no AC. At least there is one fan, small fan. So there is no cooler, there is no AC, nothing. So you can see the clear difference what is happening with the temperatures between all the 4 devices. And all the 4 smartphones are completely charged to 100%. Yes, 100%. All the 4 smartphones are completely charged. So in case if you have any other doubts, let me know in the comment section below friends. One more thing, I'm trying to play this game continuously, not the 4 devices. So I'm by using the smooth and extreme settings only. I'm trying to show you the exact settings what I'm trying to use before starting the test. So you know exactly I'm trying to use only the smooth and extremes, not 90 FPS. As you can see, the smooth and extreme. Same options I'm trying to select in all the 4 devices, absolutely. As you can, that's perfectly done. So we got to know with the settings, and let's see the brightness. I'll try to adjust the brightness as well. So even that is also another thing which we need to take care about, the brightness, how much brightness we want to play. Some users they prefer it 50% and some users they prefer it 80%. But overall I did take the average into consideration, and I selected the 70% of the brightness during this process of demonstration. As you can see friends, 70% exactly I did select in all the devices, exact 70% without any kind of problem. So I'll try to start the test exactly. Let's see which phone will be lasting how many hours of continuously playing the Battlegrounds mobile gameplay. So one more quick note is that if you play in the one single phone, individual phone, the battery life will be different. Right now I'm trying to play in all the 4 smartphones at same time. The battery life will be different, because right now I'm not concentrating on one particular device. So I need to just keep on running continuously non-stop in all the 4 devices. That is the reason I'm trying to mention. If I try to focus only on one device, the battery backup will be draining a little bit more than usual. So if you want, I can do the individual battery drain test for each and every phone, but that takes a lot of time. So definitely I can do that. In case if you all are requested for that, I can definitely do that. So during this time, I'll try to continuously run. I won't spectate at all. I'll keep on running in all the 4 devices non-stop. So my main focus would be the temperatures as well. So if you try to play the game in one device at once, so the temperature will slightly increase and brightly also decrease if you try to focus in one phone. So for me, it's not possible to focus on all the phones at once. So that's the thing you should definitely understand friends. I hope you will definitely understand in this kind of video what is happening. And previously I did plenty of videos on the Battlegrounds mobile battery drain test results as well, comparing with other smartphones. So make sure to check the playlist as well. As you can see, these are the couple of videos which I uploaded before, so which might be useful in case if you are looking for those kind of videos. This will be definitely helpful for you all in case if you are looking for those kind of videos. So next time I'll try to do the test using the Free Fire game or Call of Duty game as well. So very soon, maybe day after tomorrow or day after tomorrow, and very soon I'm receiving the Poco F3 GT as well. So after getting the Poco F3 GT, the results will be slightly different when you get the Poco F3 GT and even the OnePlus Nord 2. I'm really excited to use those phones as well, as you can see. So you don't get any kind of vibrations. So there is no 4D vibrations. So in the IQ7 device you are not getting. So in all the phones also you cannot play with the 4D vibrations, not possible. That's the one thing definitely I can make you understand. So all the phones, I think IQ7 right now I'm not running the latest update till now I did not receive. So that's the one thing. And Realme X1 Max is running with the latest Realme UI update, and even the Mi11X also running with the latest Mi11X update. So all the phones are having the close to similar kind of battery percentage. I mean 4500 mAh of percentage and 4520 mAh of percentage, 4400 mAh of percentage. So slightly slightly close to each other only. You cannot see much kind of difference in terms of the battery capacities. So you will expect really very close to results only during this time of demonstration. Definitely, that's the one thing which I thought of mentioning. So during this time I'll definitely try to play in each and every phone. I'll try to shift between one phone to other phone during this time of gameplay. So that's the thing which I can definitely do it by shifting from one phone to other phone using. So in this way I'll be able to understand which phone has got what type of feel while playing the games. The Realme X1 Max has got advantage of having the 3.5mm jack. Yes, absolutely. That's the one thing which I really like about the Realme X1 Max, because of the 3.5mm jack, which is really helpful for a lot of other users, to be frank. Yes. So instead of buying for all the adapters and all the accessories, so you do get the 3.5mm jack, and which saves a lot of money as well for some users. So in case if you have any other queries regarding the smartphones, let me know in the comment section below. So maybe I'll try to do the different kind of battery and test results as well as soon as possible for you all. So not bad friends, overall the experience is really great using all the 4 devices, and because of the less weight in the Realme X1 Max, it feels slightly kind of good and comfortable because of the not that heavy weight in terms of the gaming for long hours. So you'll feel definitely slightly comfortable playing in the Realme X1 Max. Now in the OnePlus 8T also there's not much issues in the OnePlus 8T, absolutely. It's also a really good phone in terms of playing OnePlus 8T. And the haptic feedback doesn't work in the OnePlus 8T. That's the one thing which I thought of just mentioning, the haptic feedback. So you can actually see the battery percentage clearly and the temperatures using this kind of game space option in the OnePlus 8T device. So every phone has got its own advantages and disadvantages, friends, to be frank, in terms of the UI optimization for the games. That's the one thing you should definitely remember. The Mi11X has got one advantage. I'll try to explain you what is the advantage in the Mi11X device. So which has got the floating window FPS meter. Yes, that's one of my favorite feature which the Mi11X has got, which is a floating window FPS meter. So by using the floating window FPS window, you can actually see how much FPS you are getting. That's really good deal, friends, for a lot of other users who are actually interested in this kind of gaming. They can definitely get this kind of experience, what FPS they are getting, if they are curious to know. So let's see what will happen, and I'm going to be back after 1 more hour. So let's see in the next 1 hour, I'll try to play the games in randomly, a game in random phones. After 1 hour, I'll try to come back and I'll try to show you exactly what is the results. So how much battery is drained during this time of testing. That is what I'm going to exactly mention during this process. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, friends, and don't forget to stay tuned for more updates. So let me try to be back after 1 hour. As you can see, friends, after close to 1 hour of time, so I'm trying to exactly show you the battery percentage, how much it is there in all the 4 devices. So in this way, you'll be able to understand how much battery decreased during this time of testing. In the IQ7 device, the battery percentage decreased up to close to, I think, 89%, as you can see, 89. So in the beginning, the battery won't drain a lot. That's the one thing you should definitely understand. From 100% to 80%, it will not drain that much faster, but later it will drain very fast. In all the 4 devices, Realme X1 Max has got 87. And OnePlus 8T has got 85, as you can see, 85%. Mi11X has got close to 85% as well, even the Mi11X also, as you can see, friends, absolutely. And during this time, the IQ7 has got slightly advantage of 89%, but don't worry, I think after 50%, the battery will decrease really very faster after 50%. So So that's the one thing you should definitely remember. So in the beginning, few phones will perform really great, but that's not the complete winner at the end. And the temperature is not bad, 34 degrees and 35 degrees. So right now I'm trying to play all the phones continuously, friends. That's the reason you're seeing very low temperatures. If I try to play the phones, individual phones one by one, and then you'll see the really high temperatures. So again, I'll be back after 2 hours of continuously doing this kind of gaming test. Then we'll be able to know. And my room temperature remains normal, 29 degrees only. As you can see, absolutely same kind of 29 degrees. So again, I'll be back after 2 more hours. So let's see in the 2 hours how much the battery got decreased and how much temperatures got increased. So right now, as you can see, it's been close to 2 hours of exactly continuously playing the game. As you can see, 2 hours and 2 minutes of non-stop playing the Battlegrounds mobile game in all the 4 devices. Let me show you exactly the battery percentage, how much it is. So right now in the iQOO 7, it's of 74%, as you can see. Let me slightly zoom it properly. Yeah, 74% in the iQOO 7 device, 74%. So next in the Realme X1 Max, let's say Realme X1 Max, how much? It's of close to 70%. Just now it dropped. As you can see, 70% of the Realme X1 Max. And in the OnePlus 8T, the battery percentage is of 67%. Let me focus properly. Yes, 67. As you can see in the OnePlus 8T, this is the OnePlus 8T, 67%. And finally with the Mi11X device, Mi11X 67. As you can see, friends, 67% in the Mi11X as well. So these are the battery temp readings for the first 2 hours. So let's check the now temperatures, how much it is. 34.8 degrees in the iQOO 7 and 35.8, 1 degree more. And in the OnePlus 8T, 35 and 37. The Mi11X is remaining around exactly 37, as you can see, 37 point. My room temperature is pretty same, it's only 29 degrees right now. My room temperature is pretty normal. As you can see the difference between all the phones. So again, I'll be back after 1 more hour. So let's see in the next 3 hours how much the battery percentage will be getting drained in all the smartphones. So that will be really interesting to see, friends. So as I said, the temperature will keep on, the battery percentage will keep on draining for the next, it starts from 3 hours, yes. So usually in the first 2 hours, we'll be seeing really good battery backup. But from the 3 hours, the actual problem starts. That's when the battery will decrease really very faster. From 3 to 4 hours and 4 to 5 hours, then we'll be seeing this kind of competition. Let's see, till now I think overall the battery backup was kind of close to each other only, and it also depends upon what type of graphics you are trying to select during this time of testing. As I said, I'm not trying to play in all the phones at the same time, that's the one thing. So I'm trying to play in individual phones. So if I try to concentrate only on one phone, that will be really different in terms of the battery draining. That's the one thing which I can definitely say you that. So maybe if I try to play only in one phone, so maybe next time in case if you want individual battery draining results, so let me know in the comment section below. I can do the individual battery draining results for each and every phone, playing continuously non-stop for 6 hours, and then you'll be able to understand how is the gameplay during the time of demonstration. So this test is just to show you which phone will last longer if you're trying to play the Battlegrounds mobile. That is the reason I thought of making this video. And after the software update, the Realme X1 Max is slightly struggling from the battery backup. Yes, after the software update. So before, the phone used to come slightly more in terms of the battery backup, but after the software update, I can definitely see it's a little bit decreased in terms of the battery. So before it used to be kind of close to iQOO 7 device. Yes, it used to be kind of close to iQOO 7 device. But after the software update, I think it's not that kind of close to the iQOO 7 device. It's only one difference is there right now. And whereas the Mi11X is also struggling from same kind of battery after the recent software update. That's the reason Mi11X is also not getting the same kind of battery backup as before. This is my third battery draining test which I'm trying to do in this all the phones together. So before I did on the PUBG and Battlegrounds mobile. So this is with the latest version and with the latest software updates in all the smartphones, except in the iQOO 7. I did not receive the software update in this phone. So let's see, friends, again I'll be back after 1 more hour to demonstrate you how is the gaming experience during this time of testing demonstration. That's the one thing. And during this time I did not feel much kind of lag or anything at all. So during this time process of demonstration, I'm trying to connect only to the Wi-Fi connection. That's the one thing you should definitely know that. So maybe if you try to use a 4G data connection, the battery draining might be slightly different. That's the one thing you should definitely understand that. So again I'll be back after maybe close to 3 hours of time. Then we can actually discuss what is the temperatures and battery performance. Final friends, after playing for 4 hours, let me try to show you exactly the battery percentage, how much it is right now in all the phones. So right now it came down to 43% in the iQOO 7 device, as you can see, 43%, and in the Realme X7 Max and 38% it came down to, as you can see. But I did write exactly readings for every hour. I tried to write down exact readings, but I was continuously playing in one of the phone. That is the reason I forgot about the time. Just now the time reached to 4 hours and 8 seconds, as you can see, 4 hours and 8 minutes. Sorry, as you can see friends, 4 hours and 8 minutes. So now let me to show you in the OnePlus device how much the OnePlus has got. OnePlus has got about 32% of the battery. As you can see, it dropped to 32%. Exactly around 4 hours it dropped to 33%. But I'm trying to write down for every 1 hour, and right now in the MI Linux device it's about 34%, as you can see, exactly 34% in the MI Linux device. You can see, friends. So I'm trying to use with 70% brightness only during this time of testing. So even if you try to use more brightness, or if you try to change different sims, that might be another result. I mean, if you try to use with the 4G data, the battery might be draining a little bit more than expected. But right now I'm trying to use only the Wi-Fi connection during this time of gameplay. And during this time of gameplay, I did not notice much kind of lag at this moment, because if you try to play at 90 FPS only, then you will be able to notice much kind of lag. Not while playing at the smooth and extreme. I think most of the time it should be kind of really good to play in all the 4 devices without any kind of issues. It should not be bothering much. But this complete video is only about the battery. That is the reason I'll be talking about the battery and the temperatures. Temperatures, let's check. I forgot to check the temperatures. Temperatures 34 degrees, 34.6 and 36 degrees, as you can see, 36 degrees, slightly increased, and 35 degrees in the OnePlus 8T, and MI Linux remains at 37 degrees, as you can see, friends. So these are the temperatures for the 4 hours of continuously testing. So these are the percentage. I think from now the battery will start decreasing immediately. Yeah, with very fast the battery will start to decrease. So for every hour we'll try to see the drain about close to 15 to 20%. So starting below 50%, yes. Above 50% it's completely different, and below 50% it's different. The rate of discharging will be really higher when the battery percentage is below 50%. But I'm trying to keep on running in all the smartphones without even stopping. That is what my main motive is. Not spectating, but still keep on running all the time. And alternate, I'm trying to play in one by one alternate, because it's not possible for me to play in all the phones at the same time. That's the reason I'm trying to play in alternate phones one by one. I'll try to keep running in this phone, and I'll try to take another phone, which is a MI Linux device. So in the MI Linux device, you do have the display enhancement option. So if you use the display enhancement option, the battery will be draining a little bit kind of more. That's the one thing you should definitely understand. So always try to disable the display enhancement option in case if you feel the battery is draining a lot in the MI Linux device. That might be the another reason for that, for the draining of the battery. So again I'll be back after close to 5 hours of time. Let's see, friends, in the 5 hours how much the battery can decrease in all the 4 devices. As I said, the battery will definitely decrease a lot, even in all the phone, not only in the iQOO, even in all the phone it will try to decrease a lot. I did see this kind of performance in the iQOO before. It used to drain little bit, but after 5th and 6th hour the battery used to drain a lot in the iQOO 7 as well. So that is what I'm going to see for the next few minutes. And after the software update in the Realme X7 Max, I did see the battery decreased when compared with the before results. If you try to watch my before results, you will definitely understand the battery decreased a little bit in the Realme X7 Max and the MI Linux device. Yes, both phones slightly after the software updates. So let's see after 5 hours what will be the results in all the phones. So right now, as you can see, it's been kind of close to 5 hours and 14 minutes. As you can see, 5 hours and 14 minutes at this moment, as you can exactly see here. Let me show you exact what is the battery percentage in all the phones. I did write about exact 5 hours. It dropped up to 33%, 21%, 14% and 18%. And during this time the temperature is pretty normal in all the phones. I did not see any kind of difference. So one thing I did observe is that in terms of the brightness, I feel the MI Linux slightly decreased the brightness. As you can see, I'm not sure when compared with other phones. I did see this kind of dimming just a little bit, but not much. I did try to use only 70% brightness, as you can see exactly. So it looks kind of little bit kind of dim. I am not sure why, but just a little bit, but not much. So I just thought of informing you that thing after I think close to 5 hours of time. This is a quick battery training statistics between all of the 4 smartphones. So I did see the Realme X7 Max and the iQOO 7 device. So these both phones are doing kind of close to each other in terms of performance wise regarding the battery wise. So these both phones, and the OnePlus 8T is slightly lower in terms of the battery. It's not that performant. I can definitely understand, because OnePlus 8T I am using for the past, I think, few months. Even my brother is using a lot this phone, so maybe that must be another reason. But still, MI Linux also started to decrease the battery backup. Yes, before I used to get slightly close to these phones, but now I'm not getting that much, maybe because of the latest update which might be draining this kind of battery in this MI Linux device. So in this way we'll be getting to know, friends, every time whenever we get a software update, it's good to know that how much battery backup we are getting. So that is the reason for every few weeks I'll try to do this kind of battery draining comparison. So this will give you the clear idea what is going on between all of the devices. Right now it's kind of close to 5 hours and 16 minutes. So I'll be back after exactly 6 hours of time. Let's see after 6 hours which phone will be holding this kind of, how much kind of battery. And one more thing I'm trying to mention again and again. So during this time I'm trying to play in random phones, not only in concentrating one phone. That's the one thing you should definitely understand. And if you try to play only one device non-stop, the battery backup may also vary. That's another thing you should remember. If you try to use 4G data, and if you try to play continuously in one phone only, definitely the battery will be different. But it's not possible for me to play all the phones at same time. This is not some video playback test which can be equal. That's the reason you should definitely understand. So again, I'll be back after 6 hours of testing. Let's see how much the 6 hours, which phone will be having what kind of temperatures, and how much battery will be draining. That's what I'll try to show you. As you can see, friends, right now it's kind of close to 6 hours of continuously playing the Battlegrounds mobile gameplay in all the 4 smartphones at same time. I'll try to show you exactly the time. It's about right now exact 6 hours non-stop. As you can see, friends, we are getting close to the 6 hours mark. Let's see which phone has got what kind of battery percentage levels in this kind of comparison. And right now I can definitely say one thing: the OnePlus 8T is going to get 0%. Right now it's kind of 1%. That is the reason I thought of showing you the OnePlus 8T device first. And next, the battery percentage in the iQOO 7, it's of close to 9%, as you can see in the iQOO 7 device. And the Realme X1 Max, it's kind of close to, I think, yes, 9%. Realme X1 Max as well, not bad. And 1% in the OnePlus 8T. And MI 11X device, it's kind of 3% in the MI 11X device, as you can see, 3%. Let me just focus, yes. And the OnePlus exactly shut down around 6 hours and 1 minute. The OnePlus 8T completely gone to 0, as you can see, exactly around 6 hours and 1 minute of time. Let me try to write down the readings finally. So 6 hours 1 minute of time the OnePlus 8T was able to perform. And the MI 11X, I think the MI 11X will be the next phone to go to the shutdown position. So right now I think it's still at around 2%. The MI 11X is around 2% right now. I think maybe in the next few minutes even this phone might get completely close to dead zero as well. So this is the quick statistics, friends. Overall, I think you can exactly play up to close to 5 to 6 hours of time. You can definitely play in this all the phones without any kind of problem. So 5 to 6 hours of gameplay is definitely acceptable. That is what I did came across all these phones when you're trying to play the Battlegrounds mobile. And if you try to decrease the brightness, you can get further. Right now, I did get the message in the MI Linux device saying it will go switch off within 30 seconds, as you can see exactly. As you can see, friends. So within 30 seconds, the phone will get completely switched off, which is a MI Linux device. So just only 1 minute more than the OnePlus 8T device, the MI Linux device was able to survive. And before the shutdown, the temperature is about 35 degrees. And let's check the temperatures, 35 degrees. Temperatures are pretty normal. It's very normal. So if I try to play continuously the game, maybe using one device and playing non-stop. So playing non-stop, if I'm trying to play one device, then definitely we might see more temperatures. But right now, I'm trying to just run. That is the reason. And MI Linux phone got switched off around 6 hours and 2 minutes of time. Exactly. Sometimes, as I said, because of the software update, sometimes it can definitely impact the battery life of the MI Linux device. Sometimes because of the MIUI updates, not only MIUI, maybe even this happens with the Realme UI, even with the FunTouch UI as well. Any phone with the software updates, they do get this kind of problem sometimes. So this is using the smooth and extreme settings only, friends. Smooth and extreme. So if you try to use a 90 FPS and if you try to use the HDR extreme settings, the complete results will be different. Yes, completely it will be different. So you should understand those kind of points as well. So right now iQOO 7 is around 9%. So again I'll be back after maybe when the battery percentage gets close to maybe 2%, then I can actually show you what is happening. So in the beginning, this iQOO 7 device did not get drained. As I said, the battery will be draining faster under 50 minutes. So I do know, friends, I did use this phone for the past 2 months. So intense kind of usage. I do know each and everything about this phone, at what moment this phone behaves properly. So that is the reason I'm trying to mention. So below 50% the phone will drain faster. That is the reason you are seeing speed decline in terms of the battery range in this iQOO 7 device. So I'm going to be back after some time just to see which phone has got what kind of percentage. So right now, as you can see, friends, the time is about 6 hours and 19 minutes. Yes, 6 hours and 19 minutes I was continuously playing the Battlegrounds mobile gameplay. And let me show you what is the battery percentage right now in both phones. Right now, iQOO 7 and the Realme X1 Max, both phones are in the race at this moment. Let me show you exactly what is the battery percentage in both phones at this point. And battery percentage reached to 1%, as you can see, friends, exactly. So 1% in both phones it did reach, as you can see, in both devices. So during this time of gameplay, when the battery percentage decreased below 20%, I did not see any kind of problem in terms of the gameplay at all. The performance is really smooth, no issues in terms of the lag or any kind of touch issue problems. So nothing, I did not face any kind of those kind of problems during this time of gameplay. That's the one thing which I can definitely confirm you right now, as you can see, friends. So it's not bad. So I did not feel any kind of lag at all. Even with the 1%, both phones are completely kind of okay, I would say. Let's see which phone will be able to shut down first. That is what I'm going to exactly show you in front of the camera. That is the reason I thought of recording exactly when the battery percentages are close to 1%, so you know what is the actual time it takes for this phone to completely come to zero. So try to remember, friends, I'm trying to say again, because if you try to decrease the brightness and if you try to use a 4G connection and different settings, the results might be completely different. So this complete scenario is done using these conditions only. I'm trying to mention again, so just for your sake of knowing. And regarding the temperatures, right now 36 and 38 degrees. So when the battery percentage decreases, the temperature slightly increased in these two phones. That is the thing which I did observe during this time of testing. And this with the just 1% of the battery left in this iQOO 7 device, and even in the Realme X1 Max as well, with just only 1% of the battery. So it's still 1%, and the Realme X1 Max is going on the backside. You can see still the Realme X1 Max is continuing the gameplay, no issues. And let's see the Realme X1 Max, what is happening with the Realme X1 Max in terms of the gameplay with the 1% of the battery. No problem, it feels really smooth, no issues. And iQOO 7 completely switched off. As you can see, iQOO 7 exactly 6 hours and 22 minutes. 6 hours and 22 minutes the iQOO 7 phone completely switched off, and Realme X1 Max still going on. I think even this phone should be switched off any minute. Right now, yes, done. 6 hours and 22 minutes. Yes, friends, exactly same kind of time it did happen in terms of the battery draining between both phones. As I said, the battery backup, I did experience same kind of differences between both phones in terms of the iQOO 7 and the Realme X1 Max. Yes, both phones, I did not see much kind of difference regarding the battery backup, regarding the gaming, or regarding the everyday day-to-day task. Slightly close to each other as well. That's the one thing. So when 6 hours and 22 minutes of total battery backup we got between both phones. 6 hours and we're going to write down the exact timings. So just 20 minutes more we got in these two phones when compared with this two devices. That's the one thing that I can definitely say you in this kind of entire Battlegrounds mobile gameplay battery drain test. So this is my biggest battery drain test, friends. I think I did do the previous one, but after a long time I'm doing this one again. So maybe again I'll try to do when I get the Poco F3 GT and OnePlus Nord 2 as well. In this way you'll be able to know which phone has got what type of battery. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and don't forget to check the links in description. In case if you have any other queries, let me know in the comment section below. So see you in the next video, friends. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Don't forget to like this video in case this video is really helpful for you all. And this is a total battery backup. And one more thing I'm trying to mention again and again, if I try to play only in one phone continuously in one device, so the battery backup will definitely change. So right now, because I'm trying to play in all the 4 smartphones, it's not possible for me to play. That is the reason you're seeing different battery backup. But if you use only one device to play continuously, then the battery backup may come close to 6 hours or maybe 5.5 hours. I'll try to do individual battery draining test, individual, so 100% to 0%. In that way we'll get to know. So stay tuned for those videos in case if you're interested. interested. So I'll be back with the next video, friends, on comparing with other games, maybe Call of Duty Mobile or other games. I'll try to do the testing similarly. See you in the next video, friends. I'll stay tuned for more updates. Meanwhile, bye.